Pixie Playground.
In a lush jungle, there lived a mighty elephant named Elmo. Elmo was the largest and strongest animal in the jungle, and he knew it. Every day he would strut through the forest, boasting about his strength and size. "I'm the biggest and the strongest. No one can defeat me," he would say proudly. One afternoon, as Elmo was walking by a tall tree, he accidentally stepped on a tiny anthill. The ants living inside were terrified and scurried out in all directions. "Hey, watch where you're going," one of the ants shouted up at Elmo. Elmo looked down and laughed. "Who are you to talk to me like that? I'm Elmo, the strongest and biggest animal in the jungle. You're just tiny ants. You don't matter at all." The ants were angry at Elmo's arrogance, but they didn't say anything more. Instead, they came up with a plan to teach Elmo a lesson. The next day, as Elmo was resting under a big tree after a long walk, the ants decided it was time. They quietly climbed up his legs, moving carefully so he wouldn't notice. Soon, they were all over his back, his trunk, and even his ears. Suddenly, Elmo felt a sharp tickle, then another, and another. He swatted his trunk, stomped his feet, and shook his body, but the ants were everywhere, biting and pinching him. "Stop, stop!" Elmo shouted, shaking his whole body. "I can't take it anymore." The ants finally stopped and climbed down, gathering around Elmo's feet. One of the ants stepped forward and said, "You may be the biggest and the strongest, but you should never underestimate others because of their size. We may be small, but together we can be powerful." Elmo, still scratching from the bites, realized they were right. He had been so proud of his strength that he didn't think about how even the smallest creatures could be strong in their own way. "I'm sorry, little ants," Elmo said humbly. "I shouldn't have treated you as less important. From now on, I'll respect everyone, no matter their size." The ants nodded and returned to their anthill, satisfied that Elmo had learned his lesson. From that day on, Elmo was known as the kindest and most respectful animal in the jungle, and he became great friends with the tiny ants. Morale: never underestimate others because of their size. Everyone has their own strength and value.
Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel.